All right, Mr. Taliaferro TV, how's everybody doing? As I reported on yesterday, Trouble and Mike Will made it, went up to the Breakfast Club to do an interview. And y'all already know I'm rocking with Trouble. I think he's one of the dopest talents to come out of the city of Atlanta, Georgia, right? Salute to everybody down there in Atlanta. And I think Trouble is about to have his moment. I told him that in the interview about a week and a half ago, and I believe that. Anyways, this Breakfast Club interview was very dope. And Trouble was asked by Charlemagne, and I think Envy as well, about the Atlanta music scene. And Trouble was dead honest. He called it pretty much trash. I mean, he hopped in Mike Will's answer. He was like, just call it trash. Mike Will didn't do that. But Trouble did. He said the Atlanta music scene is trash. He said, yeah, they're not talking about anything. He was like, when he needs to listen to music, he goes to his bread and butter, which is the Pacs of the world, the Boosies of the world, the DMX. I believe he named Ghetto Boys, Outkast, and he said he saluted Lucci. But he went out of his way to salute Lucci of this generation. And he's like, that's pretty much all I listen to. Now, he said, now everything else, the mumbo gumbo rap is what he called it. He said he'll listen to it when he with a little snack. Snackavelli, I believe is what he called it. But outside of that, when he's in his zone, he was like, these rappers are not talking about anything. And a lot of these rappers, and he didn't get specific with it, he's like, a lot of these rappers are lying, right? They're not telling these kids that, yo, these are the consequences of being in the streets. And I really love that. I'm not mad at people for being in the streets, but I want these people to at least tell these kids, yo, this ain't for everyone. You could get killed in these streets. You could get put in incarceration in these streets. And Trouble made it a point of emphasis to say that it's just a lot of music out there that's promoting that the violent life and the gun violence and in the streets, and a lot of these cats ain't meant for it, right? So with all that being said, Charlemagne asked Trouble about 21 Savage. He's like, he's a dope talent out of the city. And I do believe 21 Savage is a really dope talent. I met 21 Savage 2 weeks ago. I've told him that he's a dope talent. I think he's a phenomenal talent. I think to me, he's the best verse I want to hear in Atlanta right now. When he's on a record, he usually gives a really good 16, because I'm always trying to figure out what the hell this nigga gonna say 21 on the ad lib. Anyways, Trouble was like, man, salute to 21. I ain't got nothing against him, but he ain't really talking about anything either. If I would have wanted to say 21 Savage, I just would have said I thought 21 Savage was one of the artists that I listened to. He was like, yo, he got a couple club bangers, but you know, it ain't message-based music, it's club bangers, right? And again, he wasn't knocking 21. He was just saying that's what he's musically into, right? Well, apparently this message got back to 21 Savage. And I know it's a response to Trouble. I mean, it comes out of nowhere. 21 hopped on Twitter, and he's obviously talking about the conversation that Trouble and Mike Will had with the Breakfast Club. 21 said, I didn't come here to compete. I came to eat. Miss me with all that greatest rapper shit. I want to be the richest. Leave me alone. I'm in my own world. Now here's going to be a conflict of interest in rap, right? So we grew rap. Hip hop has grown over time with people caring about their music, caring about their bars, caring about literally the essence of a record, a 16. It meant so much to people. But now we're in this era where, let's just call a spade a spade. Hip hop is the most popping genre of music, and people are hopping in hip hop with no passion about this in the world. You got a friend that rap, damn near you might be the rapper. You know what I mean? I've seen so many people not passionate about this rap thing at all. But it's a money making field. You can't act like it ain't money in it. It's just a hip hop. There's so many ways and avenues to make money in it right now because it's growing so much. It's growing through the roof. So many jobs being given because of this sport. I call it a sport, right? So where do you draw the line? When you're passionate about hip hop, or when you're watching, especially in our community, we're watching young black dudes get rich. And it's not just the rappers. These rappers are empowering managers, people around them, security. Hell, they're empowering camera guys, photo guys who are going on to be in movies, right? And produce movies, right? So how do you balance that? Where do you draw the line in the essence and the integrity of rap? But when you're seeing black brothers and sisters make money, right? So how do you draw that line? And I don't know the answer to that question because we need generational wealth right now. I'm not gonna go on a whole spill. So y'all talk to me in the comment box below. 21 Savage is like, yo, I never came in this shit to be the greatest rapper alive. And he's responding to Trouble. And you know, there's nothing too serious about the response. Hopefully these two brothers, they were next to each other at the game at one point. So I don't think there's any issues or anything like that. But at Huncho Day that I was at a couple weeks ago. But I just think it's just a difference of opinion. And Trouble's like, yo, I can't listen to guys like that when I'm in, you know what I mean, trying to get in my mode. And I know people who can listen to 21 like that, you know? So, hey, what y'all think about all this? 21 Savage says, I'm not trying to be the greatest rapper. I'm trying to be the richest in this. And Trouble's like, look, I got to listen to some soul-infested music right now, and it's not coming in Atlanta. All right? What y'all think? Talk to me in the comment box below. Thank y'all for the time, love, support. I don't take it for granted. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, at itsmrtaliaferro. I'm out.
I want to salute you, homie, you know, for building your own thing and doing your own thing, creating your own platform, your own website.
I got one life to live out my dreams, and I'm giving this thing all I got. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I represent the culture.
Right now, you're turning up on MrTaliaferro.com, shawty. Yeah!